G'day, Adam the Aussie back, another review time. What have we got for you today? It's the Kangertech EMOW, which is a new kit that Kangertech have released, and I've had it for 4 or 5 days now, enough to form an opinion, I guess, and so I'm just going to, let you know what we think about it. We'll go quickly through some numbers. It's a 1300 milliamp hour selectable voltage device. It's not full variable voltage. It's got 3 voltage settings, 3.7, 4.2 and 4.8. It has a 2mm clearomizer or glassamizer or tank or whatever you want to call it, with so it's a stainless steel and glass tank with adjustable airflow and removable drip tip or mouthpiece, and looks pretty good. Size wise, this is what I like about it. We'll whack it next to a 1300 milliamp hour vision spinner. So obviously we lose the full variable voltage of the vision spinner, but what we gain is it's a lot shorter, so it makes it a lot more pocket friendly, and you don't have the issue just in the design. It's more of a hybrid look. It looks like one piece, where, as we all know, with the vision spinners, you have that gap in the middle there for the button. But the design of this is really good. Just looks good, and it feels like quality too. So only time will tell as far as how long it's going to last and all that sort of thing. But it just feels like a quality device, and there's nothing there that you think, oh, that could be a point of failure or anything like that. So far so good. I'll run you through a few of the features. So as I said, it's adjustable airflow. So it's got a dial there with 5 holes, so fully exposed. Works really well for your direct lung inhale and that sort of stuff. I've been running it on just 2 holes, something like that. And that works really well for your normal draw, sort of mouth to lung, something like this. Yeah, it just performs really well. So the actual tank itself, as I said, holds 2mm. Now, just before I started this review, I filled this tank up chock-a-block, so I've only had 3 or 4 draws out of that, and as you can see, there's a fair bit of wasted space in the tank. So one of my bugbears, I suppose, if that tank held an extra ½ mil or even a mil, if it was a 3mm tank, it would be fantastic. Look, it performs really well anyway. It uses the new Kangertech dual bottom coil heads, which the same ones that come with the Aero Tank Mega and the Aero Tank Mini and that sort of thing. So the heads perform really well. I've had I haven't had a dub one yet, and good life, and they just work really well. Good flavour and all that sort of thing. So if it held a bit more juice and we didn't have to fill it up as often, it would be nearly the perfect device. Size wise, build quality, and that sort of thing. So look, they've really missed it by that much, in my opinion, from being the perfect pocket friendly device. But having said that, I'm about 5 or 6 mils a day, I suppose, on an average day. So I'd be filling that 3 times every day, and they're, the bottom fill clearos, they're a piece of cake to fill. It's so it's a minor thing, but it's just something that would have been good. Now, to change between the 3 voltage settings, what are we in now? So showing green. So green is the middle setting, the 4.2. So if we click 3 times, it'll take us to 4.8 volts. Now that displays as a white light. It comes up blue on the camera. Believe me, in person that's white. And 3 more clicks will take you down to the red setting, which is 3.7. So as I said, I've been vaping mine at 4.2. So we'll go back there. Battery life, I've been getting through about 6 mil of juice before it dies on me, so hopefully that gives you a bit of an indication how long it'll last for you. It's no good telling you how long off the charger it lasts me. You know, if I only vape 2 mil a day or whatever, that's going to be wildly different to what you experience. So yeah, about 6 mil before I need to recharge the battery. What comes with the kit? So it comes in kit form. You get your charger, wall adapter, 5 replacement heads, instruction booklet, and the anti-counterfeiting stuff from Kangertech. Interesting. That's all good. Yeah, so that's what comes in the box. Not much more to say about it. I just really love it. It could be a little, you know, build quality and all that is great. Size is fantastic. I love the hybrid look of it. Works really well. I guess the other thing we could look at is, you know, while you're recharging this battery and if you're still going to use this tank, what's it look like on your other devices? So I thought what would be good on would be the MVP, but you know, that crappy beauty ring the MVP comes with, so it's got those threads right down at the bottom there below the ego threading, which when I first tried to use it with this prevented it from making connection. It's connecting now, but so for me to make that connection I had to wiggle up the positive pin or the 510 connection pin on the MVP a little bit for it to make connection. But yeah, it looks okay on that. Doesn't look all crash out on the Vision spinner as you saw before, but we'll give you another quick look at that. So that's how it looks on the spinner. Still works really well, but now the other feature I forgot to mention of this battery, it's got a spring-loaded center pin there, so it'll connect with. How am I going to do this backwards? But yeah, so that spring-loaded, so it's going to connect with pretty much everything that you screw on. Price-wise, I think, you know, from the Australian online stores, I've seen it between 55 and 70 bucks. So expect to pay, you know, somewhere in that range. You know, to me, it's a good buy for the quality. You know, stainless steel glass tank. Hopefully, a good quality battery. It feels quality. We'll see how long it lasts. Look, there's not much downside to it. Good pocket-friendly size. Good battery life, a little bit extra juice capacity would have been nice. The ability to use your favourite drip tip, yeah, that's all plus for me. So the only downside, look, the button is works well, but it's a bit hard to find in the dark. It's very it doesn't protrude at all. So it's the fact it lights up. I guess if you do find it in the dark, you're going to be okay. But yeah, so that's the Kangertech EMOW, my new pocket-friendly out and about device. So hope you've enjoyed the review. I'll see you again next time. Cheers. Oh, let's turn it off this time.